Still on the Black Stars, striker Richmond Yiadom says home-based players must work twice as hard as their colleagues based in Europe to be considered good enough to play for the national team. According to him, the European environment gives them an advantage over those who play in the domestic scene.
Well, I think most of the local players have great talent. I was also a local player before I went outside. You have to have a why. Why am I part of this team now? So if you have a why in you, it makes you one of the best. If you don't have a why, then you feel like, oh, they called me, I'm lucky, and you come back and like they called me to the Black Star just saying it. But no, if you have a why and you go there, you greet good morning to senior players, okay, but on the pitch you make them know, I'm not here to make friends, I'm not here as a local player, I'm here as a Black Star player. You put the local player behind you, because when you wear the jersey, you are not the local player now. Even though you play in the local league, but when you wear the jersey, you are a Black Star player. You train as you came. When I'm coming to the national, you are taking my food away from me. So if I'm coming from the local team, I'm coming to take what you've been enjoying in Europe. There have to be a competition. If the competition does not exceed the European player, you have a problem. Because the European player is coming with something that he is ahead of you in terms of equipment, in terms of some exercise, in terms of some sprinting, in terms of experience level, where the fans are full in the stadium with their confidence level. If you put me from Bechim compared to now, I'm more different now. Because when I was in Bechim, you put me in a game playing like AC Milan on the first time of my career, there is a little bit like, hey, you know, you're a little bit shaking. You're playing against the likes of Ronaldinho. So if you come to the Black Stars, you see Deda, you see Jordan, you feel a little bit timid. This is where your training becomes different. People are not seeing that in the training ground, but people are using what you are playing in maybe the local league to tell you, oh, he's this, he's that. But when you go there, what do you show the coach? That I am a local player, but if you give me an opportunity, I will swallow 3-4 players here. There have to be this mentality and this why. Why are you playing? Why are you in the national team? You are there because they picked you to be one of the best. So you have to increase the level of your running, of everything. Because even if I'm a coach, excuse my language if I'm wrong, and nobody should hold my words against me.
That is Richmond Yiadom speaking about local Black Stars players. He says you must work twice as hard as those domiciled in Europe to get a place in playing for the Black Stars. And this is how we wrap up sports here on Joy News today. You can head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. Up next is World News.